You're now tuned in to the CPM podcast.
Welcome back, everybody, to the CPM podcast. This is episode 21, and today's episode is kind of special.
Yeah, special because Ethan already crashed 3 cars before we even started recording.
First of all, that truck brake checked me.
Ethan, it was a parked car.
Bro crashed into a parked car and blamed the driver.
That actually sounds like something Ethan would do.
Listen, the physics in this game are questionable.
No, your driving is questionable.
I swear if Ethan had a real license, the roads would be empty.
Okay, before this turns into Ethan Roast Hour, welcome everyone listening. If you're new, this podcast is about car parking multiplayer, crazy servers, trading, drifting, and everything that happens in CPM.
And a little bit of chaos.
Mostly chaos.
Mostly me carrying the podcast, actually.
Carrying it into a ditch.
Bro thinks he's the main character.
All right, let's start with something. What's the craziest server moment you guys had this week?
Easy. I joined a server where everyone was role-playing police.
That's normal.
Yeah, but the police officer was driving a Lamborghini.
That's elite policing.
That makes zero sense.
He pulled someone over and said, "Step out of the vehicle."
What happened?
The guy just drove away at 300 km/h.
Realistic gameplay.
CPM police are useless.
What about you, Ethan?
I joined a trading server, and this guy tried to trade me a stock BMW for my fully tuned Supra.
Did you accept?
No.
Good?
But then he said it was rare.
Stock cars are not rare.
Exactly.
Some people in CPM really think they're running a dealership.
Okay, but seriously, drifting in this game is way harder than people think. Everyone watches those perfect clips online and thinks it's easy.
Exactly. People see those smooth drifts and then they join a server and spin out on the first corner.
That's literally Logan.
Excuse me? I'm actually drifting perfectly right now.
Defined perfectly.
I haven't hit anything in at least 30 seconds.
That's not impressive.
Logan, before you go, I just want to say something properly. You've always been the person who kept the mood good in this group. Whenever things got chaotic in the servers or someone started drama, you were the one making jokes and calming everyone down. I'm really going to miss that energy because you made the podcast feel lighter and more fun. And I'll never forget the times when those massive, toxic players came into the server trying to bully us or act like they owned the place. You were always the first one to stand up for us and tell them to chill out. That meant a lot more than you probably realize. It made the whole group feel stronger, like we actually had each other's backs.
Yeah. I don't usually get emotional about stuff like this, but it's actually going to feel weird without you here. You've been part of this podcast since the beginning, and you've always had our backs. Whenever those big ego players join the server, trying to act tough or disrespect us, you were the one stepping in and defending the group. I get angry easily, everyone knows that. But you were always the one who turned the situation into something funny, so it didn't become a huge fight. I respected that a lot. You were loyal to the group, and people like that are rare in online games. So yeah, I'm definitely going to miss having you around.
Alright, I'm going to say something too, even though everyone knows I'm not the emotional type. Logan, you've actually been supporting me since the first episodes. Even when I was rage baiting everyone and starting arguments in servers. Half the time, people were getting mad at me and you were the one backing me up, or laughing instead of telling me to shut up. And honestly, the biggest question I have now is, who am I supposed to steal cars with in CPM? You were always the partner in crime when we were messing around in servers, taking random cars for a test drive and running from the owners when they came back.
Hearing all that actually means a lot. I never really thought about it like that. I was just playing the game and hanging out with you guys. But yeah, those moments where someone tried to bully the group or act like they were better than everyone else always annoyed me. I figured if we were playing together, then we should look out for each other too. And honestly, those chaotic moments with Ethan stealing cars, Mia yelling at people in chat, and Elizabeth trying to keep everyone positive were some of the funniest things I've experienced in CPM. I'm definitely going to miss those moments and the way this group worked together. Even though I'm leaving the podcast, those memories are still going to stay with me.
Alright, before we end this episode, there's one more thing we should say. Since Logan is leaving the podcast, we've been thinking about who could join us next. And we decided the replacement is going to be Ginger. Some of you might remember him because he actually visited the podcast back on episode 15. And honestly, he was pretty cool to have around. He fits the vibe of the group, he knows CPM well, and he can handle all the chaos that happens when we start talking or drifting in the servers. But even though Ginger will be joining us, Logan will never really be replaced. Logan has been here since the beginning, through every crazy server moment, every argument, every drift session, and every podcast episode. So yeah, Ginger will be joining the crew. But Logan will always have a place in this podcast, and he'll always be in our hearts.